You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Days of Our Lives fans, I've got your 2-week spoilers for October 21st through November 1st. We are going to see Phillip Kiriakis back to town, and he is furious, and Kristen DiMera may be exposed for doing a very bad thing. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and we're going to get started with this, but if you haven't subscribed, please reach down, click that button. All right, Monday, October 21st, huge stuff in Paris. We're going to have a replay of some of Friday's action where Steve knocked out Mark Greene, who is ready to shoot Chad. And of course, the groom is stunned to find out the woman he married, Fabi, is not Abby. And Fabi explains who she is, and it is a real shocker. Her real name is Kat Greene. Kat is short for Katerina, as in she is the namesake daughter of Katerina Melionis. So it looks like she and Mark, Felicity, and Aaron Greene are all the grandkids of Constantine Melionis. That explains why John Black was found in the same room she was in, because he was tied to Constantine. I do not think Constantine nor John knew that Katerina survived, or, we would have seen Constantine lurking around his grandkids before he died. So from here on out, we are referring to her as Kat, not Fabi, just FYI. Brady forgives Sarah for lying, and Kristen makes Xander a new offer. He wants the cure, she wants Titan. Marlena talks to Kayla about Kristen's feelings for Brady. Obviously, she still loves him, but I'm not sure love is the right word. If it's a desperate and violent and obsessive fixation, is that love? Maybe. Nancy Wesley and Joy Wesley hit Salem, and Joy meets Johnny DiMera. And yeah, they hang out in a bar, and he tells her that his wife is cheating, and it looks like they're drinking, and looks like Johnny and Joy do a walk of shame to their various residences. For her, she heads to the Salem Inn, to the room she's staying with her mom, Nancy, who wonders where she was last night and if she met a man. And even crazier, Joy has Johnny's wedding ring, so he took it off at some point. And also on Tuesday, October 22nd, Johnny lies to Chanel. So was he out with her all night? I do think he probably could have been. Jada offers some advice to Stephanie about Alex and their situationship, that may be a relationship or not. Nancy goes to find Bonnie Kiriakis and asks her, please get my baby girl Joy a job at the soap opera. And Justin talks to Alex about his new acting gig and about Stephanie and what's going on with her. Wednesday, October 23rd, Chanel and Alex are getting that surprise party ready for Johnny's birthday. And Leo talks to Stephanie and Paulina about somebody doing the deed on the set. And Marlena senses that her grandson Johnny is very worked up, very upset about something. And yes, he is. And it's because he's quite certain his wife was unfaithful. And then he did something that I believe he's ashamed of. And Bonnie convinces Abe and Kate to audition Joy Wesley for the soap. Thursday, October 24th, Alex is begging Kate, please don't fire Stephanie, because she was, she's the PR person for the soap. And then she was banging one of the actors on the set of the soap. So yeah, kind of sketchy. Of course, if the things they said backstage about Days are true, then I don't know. This is kind of just weird. It's so meta and so bizarre. Meanwhile, Paulina chews out her husband, Abe, for hiring Alex basically to work with Chanel and causing problems in her and Johnny's marriage. I think that's pretty much where he's at. And Leo tells Bonnie that when Hattie cursed the show, that it was going to go into rack and ruin. It seems to be coming true. And Johnny is horrified to find out he was wrong about Chanel sleeping with Alex. He hollers at her. He loses his temper and said he saw her doing the deed with Alex and she's going to clap back at him. He's been thinking that's how she threw out her back and just all this shady stuff, and she's going to be furious. And I did have some people doubting me when I said that Johnny sleeps with Joy. I stick by that. I do not see why Johnny would be horrified for any other reason. He would be apologetic, maybe a little guilty for thinking ill of his wife, but I don't think he'd be horrified unless he made a big, messy mistake based on that false assumption. But we will know Monday or Tuesday. We'll see. Friday, October 25th, Gabi is reconsidering her divorce from Stefan. I mean, we all know she loves him. At the same time, Kristen is telling Stefan, if you still love her, go fight for Gabi. And EJ spends some quality time with Fiona Cook, bullying her into what? I don't know. And Justin and Sarah tell Xander, please, please do not trade Titan to Kristen. And looks like he may not be able to because Phillip Kiriakis is back on the scene. It's Jean-Paul Lavoisier in the role again. And it looks like he may have some issues with whatever Xander is planning to do with what Victor left to him in his will. The second week, October 28th through November 1st, we've got some big stuff happening. Monday, October 28th is when Al Calderon debuts, presumably as Gabi Hernandez. Gabi is definitely the character name. Hernandez, I'm guessing at because he seems to be a family member of Gabi and Rafe's. He's also, according to Soap Chatter, Leo's new love interest, and he may be crashing with Gabi and Rafe and Jada in the Hernandez home because Gabi's living there since she moved back after splitting with Stefan. But Gabi is considering a stabby redo, so she might be living mansion life again soon, which might stress Stefan out since EJ is still under the roof. And it looks like Fiona's days in Salem are numbered before she's packed off to Statesville for her foul deeds, unless she's deported. We'll see. Thursday, October 31st is Halloween, which is often a standalone episode that has nothing to do with storylines. We'll see. Since this is still rerun Carlovati's writing airing, that's pretty much what I expect, but we will see. Those are always fun episodes, and that's also the day that November Sweeps kicks off. Look for Steve, Roman, Kayla, Chad, Mark, and Kat to scheme what to do about Clyde. He needs ended once and for all. Maybe Stefan and Ava want to join in the fun too, since he tormented them. Tate and Sophia get closer. Will Holly be crushed when she returns to find them dating? And between Maggie, Phillip, Sarah, and Justin, hopefully they can talk Xander out of Kristen's deal. And I have to wonder if Phillip is there to challenge Victor's will that gave pretty much everything to Xander and Maggie. They, I believe, were the only two beneficiaries. And I do wonder how Brady's going to react when he finds out Kristen is withholding that medical treatment from Sarah to score a corporate payday. I cannot wait till he finds out, and I hope it's Xander that tells him. Alex and Stephanie try to navigate whether it's the start of a romance or if they should stick to the friend zone. And this may be complicated by Chad once again being single as a Pringle, because I doubt that Parisian wedding ceremony to a con woman really counts as holy matrimony.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.